some questions if you have, and I will go through something that I posted about on the blog on kizombaclass.com this last week, and it's about why Kizomba conquered the world. And these are like my opinions, my reasons, what I believe are some of the reasons why Kizomba conquered the world. So it doesn't mean that it's the final truth or anything. But anyway, I'm gonna go through it because it seems like a lot of people felt connected, like they recognized it quite a lot. So I felt like I would talk a little bit about it here in this little live session as well. So the first reason that I see is the music. I think that the music is very, very nice and easy listening, and when the music has been playing in Angola and other PALOP countries and Portugal as well for quite some time. I actually realized that I danced Kizomba for the very first time in 2004 with a friend from Cape Verde. It wasn't to Kizomba music, but it was in a club, and those were my first steps in Kizomba. But anyway, the music was one big reason, and I think that in the beginning it was a lot of ghetto zouk that was playing. So it was Kizomba too, but it was a lot of ghetto zouk that was kind of the shortcut to the Western ears. So for us it was easier to hear, it was easier to feel this music as opposed to Kizomba, which was maybe a little bit more I don't know, experienced ears to appreciate the same way. So Ghetto Zouk with Nelson Freitas, Mika Mendes, a lot of Anselmo Ralph, a lot of other Kaisha, a lot of other artists that helped spread the word Kizomba in a way through the music of Ghetto Zouk. And later on we got more accustomed to the real Kizomba. So this was around 2010, 11, 12, and there were very few festivals at that time, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 a year in Europe. Anyway, then of course the dance. For me, it wasn't something that I was very impressed with first visually, because I was very into Cuban salsa and bachata, but it was something that when I started, I felt I could really connect with the dance because it gave me a lot of freedom. It was closer and offered closeness and connection that other dances that I had tried didn't really offer. And it felt more free in the sense that I didn't have to go back to a basic step, which I took with the right or the left foot. Like, I didn't have the 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 from salsa, for example. So I felt freer in how I moved and also in what I could do to the music with Musicality. It was more similar to tango with the close embrace and the upper body leading, but it was also, I think, freer compared to tango. It wasn't as codified and strict. So this was the second reason. The third reason, I think, was definitely social media. Because at this point in time, 2010, 11, 12, social media was very widespread. Everyone had Facebook, people were on YouTube, and so on. And definitely videos on YouTube contributed, even if it wasn't the real deal. It wasn't really Kizomba. It was like a Europeanized version, and we have like some videos. For example, Saray Albir is a video that a lot of people have told me that they started dancing after watching that video, or that was the first experience watching Kizomba. And also, many others, like Isabelle Felicien, also had very popular videos. And many other teachers have used social media to spread their own work, but of course in that process also contributing to the spread of Kizomba. So that was the third reason. And then the fourth reason, I think, is, I call it the escape. I think a lot of people experience it when they dance, not only Kizomba, but any kind of social dance, that we experience it's like a vacation where we get lost in time. So we don't, all problems in life disappear. We cannot think of anything else. No matter what it is we normally go around thinking about, we don't think about it at all when we start dancing. We enter this vacation land, a resort or something, and we can relax and be totally present right now. So it's like an escape, and yeah, it's like taking a vacation from normal life with all the troubles that we can have in our lives. And we want to go back to this vacation place. We want to go back to this resort, this tropical island of dance. So this is the fourth reason. And the fifth reason is something that I think is also very important. And it's what I call the hormones. Because when we dance, we release dopamine, we feel good, we become happier. And we also release a hormone called oxytocin, which is like a well-being hormone. It's the cuddle hormone, they call it. It's something that makes us feel good. It can even relieve depression. And this is something that we release after just 20 seconds of hugging. So imagine what dancing for hours and hours during a night, what that can do for your well-being. So of course, it's also something that we want to come back to, we want to experience, we want to get this hormonal high. And I think it's also extra important now that we live lives that are more disconnected than ever before, in a way. We are more connected to everyone on the planet through social media. But I have 3 Facebook profiles with 5,000 friends on each, 15,000 people just on Facebook, and then more than 30,000 on YouTube and 40,000 on Instagram. But no matter how much I appreciate these contacts, most of them, the vast majority, are weak connections. It's people that I don't meet physically, and if it's like I cannot get this hormonal rush from them. This is something we can only get from our close ones, when we hug them, when we are close to them. And I think that in society today, even if we have a lot of these weak ties, they don't give the same as the strong ties we have. And Kizomba was one way of getting this close connection, experiencing this hormonal rush. And a lot of people need it and feel better from it. So this need in society also helped Kizomba conquer the world. I don't want to. I called it conquering the world, but it's not a conquer like a military conquest. But anyway, so these are the 4 main reasons I see why Kizomba conquered the world. I see now that we have a bunch of people here. Wiem Zaruk from Tunisia, Elena Osipova Denisova from Tomsk in Russia. Nice to have you here. Denis Fedores, also from Russia. Nice to have you. You read my book. Thanks. It was interesting. There's something to think about. Good. I'm glad you appreciated it. Okay. Carlos Esteves Escalera, gracias por tus videos. Thank you from Marbella. Georg from Armenia. Tough times right now. It's heavy. It's a difficult war. I hope you're all well, everyone. I know, and everyone else, of course. Vane Castro del Valle from Tarragona, Spain. Larissa Silvia from Thoughts on the Butterfly Effect. Tell me more, Larissa. I'm curious. I know that it was a lot of talk about the butterfly effect, I don't know, 10, 20 years ago. Tell me more. Pablo Rodriguez Alvarez from Galicia, Spain. Nice to have you here. Praveen from India. Nice. And Buna as well. Nice to have you. And Petra. Hey, Petra. Okay, so yes, those were the things that I was thinking about and that I was posting on my blog on kizombaclasses.com here. First of all, the music. Second of all, the dance. Third, the social media, that it was possible to really spread the word about the dance and the visual, like give people the visual experience of the dance. And fourth, the escape that we experience when we dance, when we can just be totally present. It's like a meditation in a way. Sometimes in like a more active, we need to be present because we need to follow, and sometimes we just stand and relax and hug our partner. It's also a form of meditation. And then also the fifth reason, the hormones that actually in a way makes us addicted. I don't know how we all survive now when we are in pandemic times and can't dance as we want to dance. But anyway, yes. Do you have any questions? Nice to have you here also, Fredrik from Linköping. Raspy, tricky subject. What if you're dancing with a woman you're attracted to and something else is on your mind than dancing? Should you excuse yourself, keep your distance? This, yeah, okay. This is always a matter of consent, I think. Just like anything else in life, if you go to the movies with a girl and you want on your first day and you want to hold hands with her, you cannot hold her hand without her consent. Anything we do in life, and it's really, really important in the social dance scene, has to be with consent. If you are both attracted and want to do something else, do whatever you want. If it's too much, go somewhere else than on the dance floor. If it's not with consent, you, as a guy, distance yourself, I would say. Yeah, guys cannot hide the attraction as well as girls can. Girls also sometimes cannot hide it, but in other ways. Okay. Let's see. Did I answer your question, Raz P? Good morning, all from New York City. Nice to have you here, Christine B. And Eddie Speed. Hello, Kizomba Sensei from Canada again. Nice to have you here, Eddie. Live with Michaela. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I've already talked to her about it, actually. We will see what happens. Praveen, Kizomba, Urban Kiz, Kizomba Fusion, are these three related dances or different dances? Okay. I have a pretty long blog post about it on here, kizombaclass.com/blog. So you can find it there, how you can, like, what are the differences? How can you distinguish one from the other? All of them are related. I would say that, of course, Kizomba came first. No doubt about it. When Kizomba came to Europe and took influence from the way we had danced in Europe, and yeah, it was influenced and got like new expressions, new ways of stepping, and maybe not, maybe we couldn't really catch the African essence of the dance. Then it started changing and it became like a Europeanized version of Kizomba that has later on divided into fusion and urban kiss, I would say. So urban kiss is further away, I would say. It's more different, and Kizomba fusion still maintains a lot of the fluidity and the flow from Kizomba, but has also added some other elements from other dances, like tango in my case, for example. But you can read all about it on the blog post that I mentioned. You find there are not that many blog posts yet, maybe 7, 8, or 9 or something. So you can find it there about the differences between the dances. Kizomba, okay, Sachin Mahesh from Dubai. Nice to have you here. You should do. I would love to drop by Dubai. Yes, we have a good Kizomba community. Yeah, as soon as I can, I would love to come. I've been there before, but I would love to come back and teach. I hope this pandemic is over soon. Now, unfortunately, I have 2 minutes until my private online starts with a French couple, so you are free to continue posting comments. I will answer them either in the comments or the next live session I do. So feel free to post comments even if I have to quit now. Pablo Rodriguez Alvarez, I will answer you as soon as I can in the comments, but I have to finish now. 1 minute until my private. I hope you have a great Sunday. Yes, before I leave, on kizombaclass.com, last day of the 30% discount. You will see all you need on the page there. Classes from, or courses from beginner to improver, intermediate, advanced, and even now a teacher's training launching within a little bit more than a week. So go there, take a look. I answer comments later in the comment section or the next week in the live session. Have a nice Sunday. Bye bye.